Hello guys, it's Football here with John Montez and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. I am also doing fine, and today we are back again with another video. Do you think Fabrizo Romano is killing football? What is your thought into this? I just want us to watch a certain clip here. I come across it on TikTok today. So I just want us to watch it together and tell me your opinion into this. I want you to tell me your opinion today. What do you guys think about this? Do you think Fabrizo Romano is killing football? That is what we want to talk about tonight. And if you know you haven't subscribed yet, please, if you know you haven't subscribed yet, I just want you to take a moment. Just take a moment and please hit the subscription button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach where it is. And for this video, I just want you guys to hit that. Please hit that like button, and don't forget to leave your comment on the comment section what you guys think about this. So let's just play this video and see your reaction into this. Do you think Fabrizo Romano is killing football? I'm giving my opinion immediately after this video. Let's watch.
Something needs to be done about the biggest problem in football, because it's getting to a point where it can kill the entire sport. You've probably seen loads of people complain about Fabrizo Romano in the past. You've probably seen people praise him. He splits opinion. But something happened yesterday that made me realise football is losing the fabric that makes it the best sport in the world. Whether you follow basketball or not, you would have heard that this trade happened yesterday. Luka Doncic got traded for Anthony Davis. It's the biggest trade probably in NBA history. My point here is Shams is the NBA equivalent of Fabrizo Romano. And the way it works in basketball, this is what he tweeted. There was no build-up, there was no rumours. This was the tweet when it was already done. The excitement and the shock that this caused is what sport is all about. I mean, you had people stopping their weddings to come to terms with how unbelievable what had happened was. DJs were stopping club nights out to announce it to people. Other basketball players were finding out mid-game. The shockwave it caused was unbelievable. And that's because it came out of the blue. If this trade had been spoken about for months and months and months, you lose the excitement factor, you lose the shock factor that makes sports special. That's basketball, so over to football. Marcus Rashford completed his move to Aston Villa yesterday. This isn't that big of a transfer, but if this was dropped on our heads out of nowhere, there would have been a fair bit of shock and excitement, something that keeps sports fans going. But there was no shock when this happened. And that's because Fabrizo Romano had tweeted about this 16 times before it had happened. From the second Marcus Rashford announced he wanted to leave United, to the second Villa showed any sort of interest, to the second he might have even spoken to Villa, every step of the way we have spoken through. So there's no shock factor, there's no surprise element. It's boring and plain, and no one cares by the time it's done. You don't get the sporting world all finding out at once, just like us. Everyone's reactions being insane. Genuine excitement within a sport. And before people say there's a big difference between football and basketball, there isn't, because football used to be this way. Today is deadline day, today, and no one cares. When I was growing up, deadline day, it meant so much. It was genuinely must-see TV with Jim White sat there on his phone. Unbelievable transfers could be dropped on our head at any point. If you like me are old enough to remember when Ozil to Arsenal was announced, it was unbelievable, it came out of nowhere. There was no Fabrizio talking through us every step of the way, so by the time it happened, it wasn't special at all. Look at those faces in the back, look at the excitement and joy on those people's faces. When was the last time that happened over a transfer? When was it? And people might just be saying he's doing his job. We are allowed, as football fans, to have a problem with that. Because he's killing the excitement in the sport. He just is. And he doesn't even just do it with transfers. We already know that he spoils all the awards before they happen. But this year, when we all thought Vinicius was going to win it, and then all of a sudden there was a huge U-turn. Imagine we were all sat there at our TVs watching that when Rodri got announced and Vinicius was sat there and he didn't know. It would be box office. It would be what us as sports fans would call exciting, the reason we watch the sport. But no, he told us beforehand and we all found out by checking our phones. Even trivial stuff, like late last year, Andres Iniesta, after a magnificent football career, said he had an announcement coming up. We probably could have guessed that it was his retirement. But Fabrizio didn't even let him have that after the career Iniesta had. To be completely honest, I just think it's sad. As I said, it's his job. He's doing nothing wrong. That doesn't mean we can't have a problem with it. That doesn't mean we can't want it to change. Because as football fans, we need excitement. And he's taking it all away from us.
I think this guy is making sense. Let us be honest. for the news to become a breaking news, especially in football, especially entertainment, especially something to do with this transfer window, now it's more of a pointless, because the saga of players, or the continuous saga of players that happen between these stories, what happened in those seasons until the deal happens, nowadays is not exciting as it used to be. I don't think, I know Fabrizio is doing a great guy and is good for updating, and people like to be updated. People like first-hand information. I know the world has changed. A lot has changed, especially in world football. Nowadays, it's seen as a commercial. It's a commercial thing, and I don't think, according to the fans, as a football fan, I don't think it's right. I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's killing it, to be honest. But if you look at it in business perspective, I think players or clubs are using this as point of negotiation. They are using Fabrizio as a point of negotiation, but it's embarrassing because a lot of things are created about this. Because when Fabrizio announced that the player wants to leave, of course, many people will know that these players, many clubs will know they are interested. How many clubs? They always announce how many clubs are interested, how to negotiate. I think it drives how to negotiate, and clubs, I think this is something which is involving even the clubs, because there's no way this guy gets this first-hand information before any other person if the club does not leak them to him. So I think the clubs are part of the problem. Football should be about anxiety, the hope of something to happen. Those are the moments that will be remembered forever, I think, in football. So basically, I tend to agree with this guy. I think Fabrizio Romano is taking this away from us. He's taking the joy of football, the joy of transfer window, the joy of excitement of signing a new player, that excitement is not, yes, we can be excited of signing this player, but it doesn't come, the reaction does not come the way a fan will not react, the way fans should be reacting. It should be something like a surprise, to be honest. Even me, I think it would be much better if it happened as a surprise, especially that Rashford deal. If it could have happened as a surprise, I would be very, very happy. Things just happened behind the closed doors and boom, that is a breaking news. I think it could create a lot of attraction more than the saga itself, the way the saga continued. So basically, I think clubs are using Fabrizio Romano to maybe make the money out of players, and I think Fabrizio also get a big commission into this. So honestly, each and every person has the opinion into this, and I think it's true. I think it's killing football, and it should be stopped. It should be stopped from delivering first-hand informations. I know it's good sometimes for us to be keeping update. We are always on this timeline, but honestly, we need those moments of anxiety. Nowadays, I imagine in the deadline day, nobody was up at night, late night, waiting for the transfer deadline, because already we knew. For example, me, I'm a Manchester United fan. Already I knew Manchester United are not going to sign any player this season, because the news already broke up. There was news out already. We almost 2 days before that, Manchester United are not going to bring any player in. So there was no need even for us to stay up. There was no need for us expecting another player coming in. Yani, the anxiety of the deadline day is not there. Deadline day in transfer window is not there. I think this one need to be resolved, and I think Fabrizio need to change his way. Let me sit down on the comment section your opinion into this. And before I end, I just want you guys to click the subscription button. Don't forget to click the notification bell, so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach where it has. Until we do the next one, enjoy.